Hi guys, welcome to another tutorial on how to achieve a realistic Lagos hairline. And on this video, I'll be explaining how I achieved this step by step. First thing first is to measure the frontal on the client to get a perfect fit. Then after that, you lift the frontal up, then apply your glue. Quick reminder, your first glue application shouldn't be much. The reason is after constructing the Lagos hairline, there might be need for lace lifting, and again to avoid any tacky glue on the lace or on the skin. But this is a normal process both on Lagos hairline and straight hairline. Now the glue is all dried up, then we proceed on laying the frontal. It's always very important to press down the two sides of the ear just to avoid any lifting. So the client wanted a center pattern. After the pattern, then I use my hot comb to flatten the whole hair to the back using hair wax, or you can call it bed hair. This is where the real work begins. While patting out the hair, I noticed that the two sides of the ear is lifting, so I had to reapply the glue to make it stick well. When constructing the Lagos hairline, you have to be mindful and intentional about it. When constructing a Lagos hairline, like I always say, each client, each human being, like they are literally a human being that you need to study. Like you need to study their face before you construct that Lagos hairline. Don't just construct what other people are doing. If you know me and my work, you know that I'm always very mindful and I'm always very intentional, and I'm always very concerned about giving each client their very best look. So this particular client has a wide forehead, so I'm being very careful not to over plug the frontal and to overdo the Lagos hairline of a thing. I have said this before, if your Lagos hairline is not looking like this before you cut your lace, go collect your money back from where you learned from. Like you can see how it's looking real. It's looking like a hair. I've not even cut the lace, I've not even melted the lace, and it's blended. Everything is just giving. Then I proceed in cutting the lace, and cutting this lace is another technique of its own. When cutting the lace, you have to be very careful not to cut the client or overcut the lace. And the technique of cutting a straight hairline is so far different from cutting Lagos hairline, because Lagos hairline is the boss right now. Then after the cutting of the lace, I go in with the reapplying of the glue just to avoid any lifting. And when reapplying the glue, you should always avoid the glue not touching the lace to avoid any tacky look. Then I tie down with my elastic band to make the glue to stick very well. And when tying my elastic band, I don't tie it too tight because that thing they give headache. Then after 7 minutes, I untie the elastic band. You can see me trying to remove the excess glue on the skin. When installing my hair, I don't rush. That's why I said, if you know you are rushing, don't come to my store. It's just a thing of policy, just to make my work come at night. You see, this toothbrush is my best friend. So I like using my toothbrush to knitting the whole front. So any hair that is not supposed to be there, I always remove them. For the blending of the skin, I like using a darker shade, a shade that is darker than the shade of a client, to blend the whole lace. You can see how how this lace is blended, how the whole thing is blended. When blending with a darker shade, always remember that it has to be very light. Then we proceed with our methyl spray. I'm always seeing people applying the methyl spray with a tiny little makeup brush. To me, it's like a waste of time. Why not just apply the methyl spray from the bottle? After that, then we tie down with our elastic band. Just wait for the magic. Then we untie it after 5 minutes. The reason why I sprayed on the elastic band is because I want the elastic band to lift by itself. Because I notice every time I lift the elastic band by myself, I'm always seeing all those white things on my lace, which I don't like. The name of the spray I sprayed on the elastic band is called Nova Spray. I don't know y'all know. So you can see how the elastic band lifted by itself. Look at, can you see that natural look? Oh my god, I'm loving this. I love this. I love the whole natural look that is coming out from this installation. Then we're going with our liquid gel with my toothbrush and my dryer. So after gelling the front the way I want it, after styling with the gel the way I want it to be, then I spray my butterfly shadow to hold it. I like using butterfly shadow for a better hold on my Lagos hairline and on the straight hairline. You guys can see how gently I'm going in with the toothbrush and the dryer, just make that hair slip at the front. When styling my Lagos hairline, I like doing it step by step. And the most amazing thing about this butterfly shadow is that you might not even need to use the gel to prep the front. You can actually use only the you can actually use only the butterfly shadow to prep the front very well, and it comes out very nice. So that's how you do the whole front, with your butterfly shadow, your toothbrush and your dryer, to make that front look so neat, natural and unique. And the most amazing thing about this my Lagos hairline is that I didn't go for any upgrade class. I didn't go for any class for this Lagos hairline. I just literally learned it on my own. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoy. enjoyed watching, and thank you for watching my video.